Welcome to Get Moving TV. I'm Dr. Chris Landon and I serve as your host. We've had a number of shows over the course of Get Moving TV where we've really looked at high tech and high touch. What's happened in the field of cystic fibrosis research is we have extended the lives of what used to be my worst sentence I've ever said, and that is that cystic fibrosis is the most lethal genetic disease in the Caucasian population, and those days are coming close to an end. What we're finding is that here's a disease that we used to think of as children dying when they're 6 years old or 12 years old. Now I have to have an adult physician in my clinic, and over half my patients are over the age of 21. But this is new for society too. We have teenagers who now are extending their lives into adulthood or having to go to school, think about insurance and careers and families and children and grandchildren. We have parents who looked at their children every day and had to get them through treatments. And now we have to make that transition so that our young adults take over their own responsibility. We've been very fortunate. Novartis has sponsored a video, parts of which you're going to be seeing over the course of this presentation, called Becoming Christopher. It's a presentation that really concentrates on this transition. We're going to hear from two young adults with cystic fibrosis. We're going to hear from Dr. Richard Belkin, our adult CF specialist, and we're going to try and bring a parent in as well. This is a very difficult transition for parents. It's a difficult transition for me as a pediatrician. For 20 some odd years, we didn't have many young adults to care for. It was all my kids just growing up and trying to get them through that. So I'm so pleased that we have new treatments such as danuflazole, which is coming out. It's going to work best for the lungs that are in the best absolute condition. So we have to be extraordinarily vigilant about compliance with medication. And sometimes that's the hard part about being a teenager and being a young adult. So with me today, I'll just have them introduce themselves, and then we're going to have them come back and comment about the first 10 minutes of the video. Priscilla, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, Priscilla Smith, and I'm 19 years old, and I got diagnosed last year with cystic fibrosis.
And do you think of yourself as a person with cystic fibrosis? I think you have other things on your mind. What else do you do?
I'm a singer-songwriter, and I play piano. I'm a pianist.
So I think that's really more what you are.
Yeah,
and in your spare time, you have something that's going to take more care. And you, young man?
My name is Matthew Morrison, and I'm also 19 years old. I was diagnosed when I was 4 or 5 years old, so I've been growing up with it. And I really don't think about it that much. It doesn't affect my life. I've played sports and done a lot of things, and I don't really think about it on a daily basis.
So here we have two young people who are on the threshold of adulthood. Let's watch Becoming Christopher, and we'll get their comments and see if it strikes any chords in them, and later in their parents and the adult doctor who now is going to be welcoming them into his practice.